Okay, we're live. We are live right now. I don't really see us live, but let me just refresh my screen here and make sure I'm going live to the right group. There we are. Okay, awesome. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. You guys, once you see us, make sure you just comment with your name. We would love to see who you are. And if you're a guest, also put who invited you. Okay? So just comment with your name and who invited you. And we'll get a few people on here. Already got 3 already. So thank y'all. Elizabeth, my beautiful customer. Elizabeth, hadn't you ever wondered what I look like with no makeup on? Here you go. Uneven skin tone. So we're gonna have a great time tonight, you guys. We're gonna do we're calling it a bronze goddess night. And so we're gonna show you how to look like you've been to the beach, even though you haven't been, right? And so we're gonna talk about some of our bronzers, but we thought we would start tonight with the most important thing we can do, and that is our skincare. So we are gonna zip on over. And hey, everybody, Tammy, Latrice. And Latrice is going to be our moderator tonight. So Latrice is going to answer all questions to everybody. And so thank you. She's one of our awesome directors, and so from Mississippi. So she is going to do that for us. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to just, let's introduce ourselves. So I am Cleta Colson-Eyre, and I am here from Valdosta, Georgia. And this is our 9th week of doing Facebook Live parties. I believe it's either 8 or 9, but I think it's 9. Anyway, hard to believe we've been doing this for 9 weeks in a row. But anyway, we are excited to be here tonight. And these are 3 of my beautiful Offspring sales directors. So if Selah, you want to go next, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. I'm Selah Love from Valdosta, Georgia. And we are so excited for you to join us tonight. This is a great way to reach out and teach, and we just appreciate you being part of our Bronze Goddess Night tonight.
Awesome. Okay.
Janet.
Hi, I am Janet, and we are excited tonight to show you a few products that's going to help you look bronze or bronzer during the summer. So we can't wait to see you all tonight.
Hey, Lorraine Barfield from Thomasville, Georgia, and I'm just super excited to have you on tonight. And as you can see, I'm not quite as bronze as my friend here, Janet. So I'm going to learn some tips from her tonight as well, and I'm going to teach you other things about your skin too.
Awesome. Okay. Thank y'all so much. All right, ladies. Well, we are going to get started, and I'm going to we have 20 people already on the call already. So thank y'all. And listen, if you're here, make sure you have said your name and let us know that you're here. We would love to know who you're here, especially if you're a guest. So we thank you. Sadie, I think you're going to win the prize because I think you have been on every single one that we have done. So you're a permanent guest. You are. So anyway, we're proud of you. So I'm going to go ahead and just highlight Selah here and let her take it away with some skincare first.
Hey, everybody. How are you tonight? Yes, my friends are going to talk to you about becoming a beautiful bronze goddess. But you know what I have found over the years is it doesn't really matter what you put on top of your skin if your skin doesn't look great. So how many of you take care of your skin every morning, every night? Well, if you think sometimes people don't because they think it takes a long time. But Mary Kay was such a master at her craft, and she created a skincare set. It's called our Time-Wise 3D set. This is it. And it is so simple. It is every product has resveratrol. It has age-fighting properties in it. And my daughter is 26 years old, and she started using this product when she was 12. And her skin is flawless. And so it is a 4-step process. This skincare actually comes in 2 formulas, one for normal to dry skin, and Mary Kay puts a little pink stripe on the back for you to tell what product that is. And then the other one is for combination to oily. And so if you have oily skin, this product would be for you. The cleansers come in these big tubes. A little dab will do you. And I don't know, I know when I was in my teenage years, in my early 20s, I did not necessarily wash my face every night before I went to bed. Yes, true confession, I did not. But it is so important for you to wash your face in the morning. I have a tube of this in my shower, and then wash your face at night before you go to bed. Because they say for every night you go to bed without washing your face, it ages you 7 to 10 days. And ladies, we want to look young, like chickadees, as long as we can, right? So Mary Kay, this is a 4-in-1 cleanser, and it's amazing. You will tell a difference in just one application. So this is your cleanser. The cleanser, all these products will last you 3 to 4 months, depending on how heavy-handed you are. Okay, so this is your cleanser. The next is your moisturizer. And again, this comes in 2 formulas. The pink tube is your day cream, and it has an SPF of 30. This is actually a broad spectrum sunscreen, which means it protects you from the UVA rays that age you and the UVB rays that burn you. So even if you're not basking in the sun all the time, like we're from South Georgia, and just getting in and out of your car or riding down the road, I know a lot of people tend to wrinkle a little bit more on the left side of the face that the sun's coming in. This, you would wash your face in the morning and then use your day cream. It also comes without a sunscreen if you have sensitivity to a sunscreen. And then at night, you would wash your face and use your night cream. All right. And then the other part of our set is our eye cream. And this is an age-fighting eye cream. It does moisturize around the eye, but it also helps with fine lines, wrinkles, and it brightens. And the skin around your eye is 1/4 as thick as the rest of your face. And there are no oil glands around your eye. That's why we tend to age there the fastest. Also, if you are scrubbing your eye makeup off with a cloth and soap at night, don't do that. Don't do that. We have an oil-free eye makeup remover that is thebomb.com. It's a 2-layer, it looks like a little lava lamp. It's 2 layers. You shake it, and it just gently takes off your eye makeup. But this eye cream, you just put a little bit on your ring finger, and you just pat underneath your eye and on top of your lid, and it will, it's moisturized. You do this in the morning and at night, and it will keep that area moisturized and age-fighting for 12 hours after every application. So if you do it twice a day, you'll have eye protection 24/7. So that is our set. It's called Time-Wise Miracle Set 3D. And those 4 products are just a small amount of money for what you get. It's $110 for the set. And like I said, it will last you 3 to 4 months. Okay, thank you so much.
All right, awesome. Hang on, let's get all up here together again. All right, Sayla, thank you so much. And we just thought it was very important. You know, our skincare is what made Mary Kay famous. Believe it or not, it was not the eyeshadows, lipsticks. It was our skincare. And I had a appointment today with my mother to get her hair done. And you guys, my Facebook page is actually public. You guys ought to go look at it because she's 81, will be 82 in a couple of months. And her skin, literally, she's been using it for 50-something years. Her mother sold Mary Kay in the 60s. She does not have wrinkles on her forehead, like none. And I'm like, Mother, and she has protected herself from the sun. She looks so great. I have more wrinkles than her. It is amazing. I'm like, your skin is unbelievable. So it does make a difference on your skincare. So today I thought that I would do a quick makeover with a few little items. So I'm going to ask my friend Latrice, as I mentioned what I'm using, if she will just write it down. And and Barbara, beautiful. If she'll just write it down and then maybe give me a total when we get done, okay? And so then she can post it in a few minutes And if you want to, Latrice, you can even just, as I'm using it, you could type it in there, okay? Or however you want to do it. I don't even care. Or I'll repeat it at the end. Okay, so I'm going to highlight myself here. Here we go. And so I'm going to do, I don't have any makeup on. I have my moisturizer on and some primer. And I have a little mascara left over because I had my full face on. Then I thought, why don't you just take it off and show them how you do it? So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just do a couple of different things. This is the CC cream, and the CC cream stands for complexion corrector, and there's only 5 colors: very light, light to medium, medium to deep, and this and then deep and very deep. So this one is medium to deep is what I chose, and so I'm just going to put a little bit of this. It's a pump bottle on the back of my hand. Then I'm going to take Mary Kay's foundation brush, and I'm going to smooth on some CC cream first. The thing about the CC cream, I may have to do this right here so I can see what I'm doing. The thing about the CC cream is it is very blendable and it helps with skin discoloration. So complexion corrector is going to look, see how I have a little bit of different on this other side, right? Okay, so I'm going to put some of that on. And this is really a lightweight coverage. I like to use the matte foundation as well. And I like to use our mineral powder foundation. But for right now, I just thought, let me just show you. Some of you guys are still quarantined in Georgia. They done lifted the lid. So we're out and about, and even has some of the restaurants are open too. And so, but you know, when you're at home, sometimes if you want to do Zoom calls or whatever else, you want to put a little bit of makeup on, right? So the neat thing about the CC cream is that it dries. When it dries, it adjusts to your skin tone. That's why it's easy to match. Like as a new consultant, one of my biggest things when I was new is, and I'm gonna put some on my forehead too, is I thought, how am I gonna learn how to match foundations? You know what I mean? And so the new consultant kits come with the CC cream. So it's real easy to match because most people know if they're light or dark, and then they know if they're in the middle. So it's just hard to mess up. Okay, so that will be step 1. All right, CC cream. I usually put it just a little bit down through here too. Okay, boom. All right, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the under eye corrector. I have a little bit of dark circles under there. So I'm going to take the under eye corrector and I'm just going to dot a little bit. And I'm going to actually use our cream concealer brush and I'm just going to pat that in. Y'all are seeing, if y'all ever heard of the miracle month of May, you're seeing a miracle right before your very eyes. A pure out miracle. Look, so far, so much better, right? But I just want to show you it doesn't take a long time. Some people, my customers are like, I don't have time to put all that on. It just doesn't take that much time. You just got to learn a few little skills and then you're good to go. So there's my under eye corrector. And then I'm going to use a little bit of, and I'm going to blend that a little bit. This is our Perfect concealer. And this color is, the under eye corrector is all in one color. This is called Deep Ivory. And so y'all see how I have just a little bit of lines right there. So I just like to put a little bit of concealer right there. And I just kind of blend that in. I think about a picture, how you would, on a picture, how you would help your, like, filter or whatever. And so that's where you want to put your concealer. Any place that looks a little dark or shadowy, you know. And obviously if you have blemishes or anything else. Okay. All right, so there we go. Oh, and I also want to put just a little bit of this concealer up here on my eyes because we're just going to use bronzer on my as my eyeshadow. And so this just lets me start out with an even color eye. See how I don't have any eyeshadow on right there, but see my eyes are dark. I guess I could just not even wear eyeshadow, right? So I'm just going to put a little concealer up there. And plus, I just feel like it makes I think it just makes it, I don't know, I just like it. We also have eye primer. I think it makes your eyeshadow there too. Okay, so there we go. All right, then the next, so we've used 3 things so far, just to review. CC Cream, Under Eye Corrector, and Perfecting Concealer. And the cream concealer brush and the liquid foundation brush. Okay, so now we're going to start with we're going to do the we're going to do our bronzer first. So I'm going to take just a powder brush, and I'm going to take the bronzer, and there's two colors. Let me wipe this off here. There's a darker one and the lighter one, and so this one is called. Let me get it where you can see it. Hang on. This is Gilded Glow, and then this one is Copper Glow. So this is a little lighter than this one. So I'm going to use this Gilded Glow, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to just put it on the tops of my cheeks. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm just going to put it right up here on the tops of my cheeks. That's where the sun would hit me, right? Right up here. And then I'm going to put, you really don't see my head, but I know some of y'all do show your head, right? So you could put it like, you know, just on your forehead a little bit like this, okay? And then I might just put a little bit here on my nose and just a little bit right here, okay? So that's my bronzer on that, all right? And then I'm going to use my, you don't have to do this, but I like just a little bit of cheeks besides the bronzer. So I like to use just a little bit of color, and I'm just going to use this copper, this golden copper. And so I'm just going to take a little bit just right on the apples of my cheeks. Just put a tiny bit there. Like that. Now that looks like way too much, doesn't it? But I'm going to blend it all out with this because I look like a clown. This has, this is our translucent powder, okay? So I just want you to watch the magic here. So I'll put some translucent powder, and I'm going to blend all of that out till it looks nice and smooth. Okay, so see, I've already looked like I've been to the beach, right? And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bronzer, and I'm going to take my just my eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to put it in the lighter one, this Gilded Glow, and I'm going to put it all over my lid. So I'm just going to put it right here next to my lashes, like that. Can y'all see? We'll do the other side. And so if you, let's say you're on a trip and you're just stuck and all you got is your bronzer, well, you can do a lot with that. Okay, so that would be the first thing, just on the lid on both sides. And then I'm going to take the darker one, this one right here, and I'm going to put it in the crease. Okay, so I'm just going to take it right up here and put it in the crease. And I like to go just a little bit higher. I have kind of deep set eyes. Okay, so I'm coming along. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, this was a cute idea I saw that someone else did today, so I don't even know who did it, but it don't matter. We all Mary Kay girls we share. I pulled out, this is our liquid eyeshadow, and this one's called Light Beam. And so it's suggested that you take a little bit of the Light Beam and you put it, I'll show y'all. You put it right here in the center of your eye, and a little bit on the inside corner. I'm going to blend that. A little bit in the center, and then a little bit on the inside corner. And then what I'm going to do is just take that cream concealer brush that I had, and I'm just going to blend that just a little bit. Okay. Just like that. And that just kind of opens it up a little bit, right? And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take some deep brown eyeliner. And I got a little bit on. I didn't quite get all that off. But I'm just going to put it right on the top. Boom. Like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit underneath. A little bit underneath. This is MK Deep Brown. Okay. And then I'm going to hit it with a little bit of Lash Love mascara. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Okay. And then what I would do, which I've already kind of done that, so I'm going to skip that. But we have a really pretty, this is our brunette precision eyebrow pencil. So when I wash my face, I didn't really take off all my eyebrows. So I'll just fill that in just a little bit, just to give a little bit more definition. Okay. And then we're going to do some lips. I'm going to put on some rose lip liner. And I'm going to put on, this is one of our new semi-matte lip colors. It's called Blush Velvet. And then I'm going to put on a little bit of our Beach Bronze lip gloss. And if I wanted to do one more thing, which you wouldn't even have to, but if you wanted to, we have some really pretty highlighters. And so if you wanted to just do a little bit of highlighter, you could just put it right up here and put it right up here. And then you're done. So I don't know how long that took. I think it took 12 minutes, 11 or 12 minutes. That's not bad, right? Pretty fast. So that is my whole look. And let me get my girls back up here. So that's just a quick little thing. So the only glamour I really used is our bronzers, okay, for the cheeks. And you, like I say, you would not even have to do cheek color and highlighter if you didn't want to, but I just like to. So I've just put a little bit of cheek color and highlighter. And then just your deep brown pencil and your concealers and put a little CC cream on. And so you guys, you could go just like this, 10 minutes. You could slap something on and you could get live. And they would think, wow, you took all day to do your makeup, right? So I had that one light there. So now you can see a little bit better. Right? So how'd I do, girls? Yes?
You look great.
That's a quick makeover.
Yes.
Thank you, Trina. She said I did it so fast and she's impressed. I'm impressed with myself. I think half the time is just decide what you're going to put on your face. But it's really easy and it doesn't take as much time as you would think, you know. So don't get too, if you're just starting to wear makeup, and I was talking to a girl today that just signed up to become a consultant. And she said, you know, I just don't do glamour. I don't wear makeup. I said, well, jump on here and watch it. I said, because with just a few things, you can look like you do, right? And I always say it makes you look like you at least tried. So anyway, all right. So I'm going to turn mine over. And Latrice, thank you for putting all that on there for me. I'm going to turn it over to Janet. And Janet is going to talk to us a couple of other ways that you can use our bronzers and some other tips that she wants to share. So Janet, I'm going to let you take it away.
Hello. First, I want to tell you about this compact. Let me turn it around. I absolutely love this compact. I'm trying to get right with the camera. And then the bronzer, you have your mirror. I've already gone through a couple of these bronzers because I use it a lot. After Cleta showed you ways to use it on your face, your eyes, your cheeks. So, you know, sometimes you have tanned and you haven't changed your foundation yet. So you feel like your face is a little lighter than your neck. So this is really good. You can use, if you're darker, you can use the golden or the lighter, and you just touch it up on your face to make sure you match your neck. or vice versa. If your foundation is a little darker and you notice, well, I haven't been tanning, but my foundation is a little darker, just touch up your neck real good. Make sure you cover it all over. If your shirt's lower, you can come on down. Be sure and pull your shirt out so you're not getting it if you're already dressed before you use your bronzer. But what I really like as well, if I'm wearing this shirt, my shoulders are showing, I can always come over and touch up my shoulders to make sure they match my neck. And you can do the same thing with your knees. If you don't think that you match up, just touch your bronzer, kind of rub over it. You would be shocked at the difference that it makes in just a few minutes. It looks like you have an automatic tan. Just be careful not to get it on your clothes, or make sure that you take a clean brush and just kind of brush off the loose powder after you put it on. But this is a great way to get a natural tan quickly. And you have 2 different colors you can use. So I absolutely love both of these bronzers. So make sure that you order yours today if you do not already have it.
Awesome. And you know what? I forgot to tell everybody that we are doing the tic-tac-toe game. And I just totally forgot to hit that banner. So I apologize. So let me just tell you about it real quick. All you want to do if you are a guest is pull out a piece of paper and do your little tic-tac-toe board, you know? And then if you see some things that you like, and thank you, Latrice she's been putting all the things that we're talking about in the comments. So you can just scroll back up, but you can just write, and you may even write them on a piece of paper. But let's say there's something that you like, you just put it in one of the squares. And then if you kept 3 things in a row, which is a tic-tac-toe, then you comment and say tic-tac-toe. And we're going to do a drawing for everybody that had a tic-tac-toe. And we're going to do a prize. Okay. So that's how that works. And when you get the whole page filled up, you just say full page. You're the tic-tac-toe queen. Okay. So if I need to remind you of all the things I use, that's the whole page. You need it. You need it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. One of the things that's cool about the shoulders is because this bronzer, it's got the gold flecks in there. And so it really makes a shimmer, on your skin, which is so pretty. And you want to make sure you use lotion so that you don't ever want to look dry, so you want to use a little bit of lotion, and just like you do on your face, you want to use it on your body. So thank you for telling about that, Janet. I appreciate it. And then I'm going to go ahead and get Lori on here, and she's going to tell us a couple more things. Go ahead, Lori.
Okay. What I'm going to talk about today is some of us will never be a bronze goddess. So we can aspire to be a cream or an off-white goddess. So, but here, May is Melanoma Awareness Month. So I do want to tell you about our sun care products. And so our SPF 50 is a great sunscreen. It is very good. It's lightweight. You can use it all over your body. And it is so important to really protect your skin and this protects from harmful UVA and UVB rays. And so this is like the very beginning before you're planning to go outside. And we do get so much incidental sun exposure just from driving around in our vehicles. So, and that's one of the things, especially if you're on the road a lot, that the left side of your body, even your hands can get more sun coming in the window of your vehicle. So this is a good thing to put on your arm, especially, even when you're just working a long commute. So our SPF 50 sunscreen is a great product, and it is only 18. And so that is one thing that you want to make sure that you add to your sun care and skincare routine. Now, I did want to tell you about my choice for being a bronze goddess, or an off-white goddess, is our sun tanning lotion. And this is a good product. What it does is it gradually changes your skin, but it will give you a good glow that will not wash off. I had a very bad experience one time with another product. This was pre-Mary Kay years ago, and I had one of those instant tans that you just put on, and then I go and I dip my feet, dangle my feet on the edge of the pool, and then when I get up and halfway of my of my calves down, it's a white ring and it's white all the way down, and then it was tan above it. So this prevents that. It's a subtle, but it is a permanent, until it wears off. So our subtle tanning lotion is a really good thing. Now, what I personally do is I like to exfoliate with one of our body scrubs before I use this, just so that way it just doesn't adhere too much to your skin. It just gets rid of all the dry, dead skin first. And then you get out of the shower, dry off, and then put this on it. And it will take, within about a week, you'll have a really good tan. But however, we do have an option if you need an instant tan. And this is something that several of us do if we did not take the time 2 or 3 days in advance to start building our tan. And that is the CC cream that Cleta talked about on her face. Several of others of my friends cheat and use this on our legs if we need to go out and we haven't, developed a tan, or like me, I can't tan. I just don't. And I'm in every risk group for skin cancer. And so what I use this in conjunction with our Time-Wise Body Targeted Action Toning Lotion. And this lotion is awesome. It really helps to tone and tighten your skin. One of the ways that we have described it in the past is like, this is a little bit weird, but it's like putting saran wrap or cellophane wrap over Jello. If you're not as toned and tight as you need to be, this product over time will actually help to tone your skin. And then when you top it with the CC cream, that's the other thing my sister and I always said was, tan fat looks better than white fat. So, so you can tone it and tan it at the same time. The CC cream, some people just put it straight on their skin, but I like to mix it with the other lotion and just do it all at the same time. So that's an option for you as well. So the targeted toning lotion, the CC cream will give you an instant tan. And then if you've been out in the sun and you did not protect your skin like you needed to, or if you get windburn or even just a burn in the kitchen, we have our Mary Kay Sun Care After Sun Replenishing Gel. And this is just a really cool, lightweight gel. It helps to, it really helps to cool and soothe those burns that I think Cleta said on another call that it's even helped with insect bites. It kind of pulls the heat out of it. But this is a great product for any time that you've got any sun damage. If I go outside without sunscreen on, I'm like a lobster when I get back, and then I peel and I'm just as white when I get done. So something like this is really, really important. And so anyway, so we've got some great products that can really help you prepare yourself for the sun, prepare yourself for the summer season. And even though right now we're all stuck at home, that is starting to lift up. So we need to go ahead and make sure that we're all primed and ready for the times that we can get outside. So that is it for me.
I love it. I love it. Fantastic job. Let me tell you something else about the CC cream. One of our Mary Kay consultants, she, in case you have some women that they bruise easily, okay, sometimes it's due to medications they take. Sometimes it's just a little bit older and their skin is thinner and they just bruise easily. And I know my dad, like if he hits something, he'll have the biggest, awfulest bruise. Well, anyway, she started using the CC cream all over her arms. And I'm telling you, it really helped cover those bruises and just the skin tears that she was getting. And it was amazing how she did that. And so this deep CC cream, I'm going to tell you the first time I have to, because Tammy Snow is on here. Tammy's the sales director from Michigan. And I was visiting up there doing a Mary Kay meeting, and it was the dead of winter. And I go in there and I'm like, every one of them, like their legs were brown and they had no pantyhose. And I'm like, and those I mean, I've got tights from my head to my toe when I go to Michigan, but they're there with their heels and their legs look flawless. And not only do they look flawless, I'm like, their legs look like an 18-year-old's legs. And I'm thinking, what in the world? And then they showed me, and then one of the girls, Lynn, came in and she had done one leg with no CC cream and one with. And I could not believe it. So I keep my deep CC cream with me all the time. And at seminar, we're all, we got our deep CC cream on, and it stays on good, you guys. It's don't like, you cross your legs. It's not like you uncross it, it's gone, because once it dries, it's on there. Just like your face. I mean, I can touch my chin and I didn't wipe off my CC cream. You know what I mean? I have to wash it off. So I just love this stuff. I love it so much. So you guys, those are some great tips for looking like you've been to the beach, even if you haven't. I saw this hair tutorial the other day, and I don't think I'm going to do this, but it said, do you want that beach look? It said, get a spray bottle and put sea salt in it and water and spritz it all over your head and scrunch it and then let it dry. And then there was something else you could do to it to get that beach look. And I didn't tell what this processed hair would do with that salt like that. But anyway, I might try it. You never know. But anyway, we just wanted to share a few things tonight with y'all about that. About just some of our fun products that we have, from the skincare all the way up to some of the supplements, and then our, of course, our bronzes and our makeup too. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it and learned a little bit about Mary Kay. And so what we're going to do is we are going to, when I get off in just a second, I'm going to post 2 little set sheets, and one of them is a glamour sheet, and we've used it before, but I'm going to put it back on here so you can see it. And the other one is more of a skincare. And then you can pick out of those selections of what you may like to purchase tonight. But we want to see if we have any tic-tac-toe winners. So is there, oh, we got one right there. Let's see. Who is our tic-tac-toe winners? Let me see if I can scroll down. I can't. So Latrice, if you will just text who the tic-tac, or put it in the comments, who the tic-tac-toe winners are. So if you did a tic-tac-toe with at least 3 things you want to purchase tonight, then I want you to type it in there so we can see. It's a little tiny bit delayed from StreamYard to Facebook. So I'm going to let Latrice just pick our winner tonight. So Latrice, if you will pick the winner of who the one of our tic-tac-toe people, and tell us who it is, okay? And I'll let her just list that on there. And what we'd like to do is, whoever the winner is, we'll see who the winner is now. And I'll tell you what the prize is going to be.
Elizabeth Fletcher.
Do what?
Looks like Elizabeth Fletcher.
Elizabeth
Fletcher.
Is she the winner? Elizabeth is my customer.
That's
so
what
Elizabeth,
Latrice wrote.
Elizabeth, what I'm going to do for you is give you a CC cream free. That's what you're going to get. So you can let me know what you wanted to purchase, but you can get your choice of a CC cream free. And it can be what you're for your face, or it can be for your legs. And so you could go deep for your legs, or some people even do very deep. What do y'all do? Do y'all do very, or you just do deep? Loree, what do you do? I think I do
very deep, because
Yeah.
I have a wide range to go before I get looking tan.
That's right. All right, then that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. So we would also just like to end by saying we would love to have any of you who are interested in a Mary Kay career, even part-time, little side hustle. There's been a lot of people talking about side hustles lately and saying that that's what's got them by because they've been laid off for their other job. And Mary Kay has a new way that you can get in Mary Kay for $30. It's called an MKE Start. And that gets you a personal website and ProPay, which lets you take credit cards, or you can get the traditional kit because we are going to get out of this quarantine pretty soon. And that's $100, and that gets you everything you need to get started to do facials with actual products. Or you could do the starter kit and the e-start. That's $130, and that's what most people are doing because that's the best deal. But we would just love to have you. I had someone just email me just this morning and asked me, she said that she was very interested in selling Mary Kay, and could she sell online? And I'm like, you sure can. Probably 3 months ago, I would say yes, but it's not, recommended. We would rather you get with your people. But now everybody's been making so much money doing parties like this. It's easy. I'm going to have to force my people to go back outside. So, because it's just easy to do a quick little party and you're done, then you can go watch your movie, right? So anyway, a lot of people are doing both. Yeah, Katrina, she said she did both the kit and the CC and the e-start. So contact your consultant about that. And the other thing is if you're a guest on here, we really would value some referrals. And so, for example, like Elizabeth, she lives an hour away from me. But if she wanted to get 3 or 4 or 5 of her girlfriends, and we could make a little private group and do a little Mary Kay party. And I could either send her some samples, or we could just show and go like we're doing right now. So if you would do some referrals to your consultant, we would be much appreciated. And it's a lot of fun. A lot of people are getting together anyway just to talk, because they miss seeing each other. So it'd be a great thing. You could get your cousins from Alabama and your sister from California, and we could all do a Facebook something or another, But to end it up, I want to tell you, thank y'all for chiming in tonight. And I also want to say that next Thursday, we're going to do, I don't know how we're going to do it, but I had on the plans to do a mother-daughter night. So we're going to talk to these directors here, because some of them have some daughters that are in their 20s. So it would be really cool if we could get a couple of them to have their daughter on here and show how a 50-year-old and a 20-year-old, or a 30-year-old can both wear Mary Kay, So we're going to do some kind of a mother-daughter makeover next week. So why don't you get your mother or your daughter to come watch it, because we'll show you how Mary Kay is for all ages. Okay, I would like to just open it to the other directors. If y'all would have anything you'd like to say or any tips, we would love to hear them. Sayla, Loree, or Janet?
I just want to thank everybody for joining in tonight. And really and truly, I have always baked in the sun, which is not good for you. So I'm thankful for these tips. I'm thankful for the Skincare Mary Kay and all of our Sun's Care products. And believe me, your consultant will help you with whatever skin issue, whether it be tanning or not tanning or damage from tanning, that you have. So we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.
Good. And thank you. Thanks for all the positive comments, too. And some of our consultants are on their comment, and some of our guests. Loree, Janet, y'all have anything you'd like to end with?
I just want to say again, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing Mary Kay with us this whole time in history. And so it's really been fun to do some of these things and just learn how to do our business a little bit different way. And I hope you all have a wonderful Mother's Day this weekend, and somehow figure out how to embrace your family and do some family things, even if it's online. So have a happy Mother's Day.
Awesome. Okay, Janet?
Just remember, we all travel together, so we all practice these things, and they do work. So make sure that you try these tips. It's a lot of fun trying it. And for people to look and think you have flawless legs because you're using CC cream. So all of these tips. And thank you for joining in and being a part of this every week. Yep. Happy Mother's Day.
And hey, don't forget to contact your Mary Kay consultant about Mother's Day gifts. We had another director coming on here, but she was so busy delivering, she has sold about $1,500 in Mother's Day gifts.
Wow.
I know, Lindy. And so she's a maniac. And so, but we have products on hand that we can do. So if you're a guest, talk to your girl about if you would like to purchase something for Mother's Day. Or if you're a mom and go, my kids are too young, they don't know what to get me, I'm going to buy myself a Mother's Day gift. That's what you should do. All right. Well, thank y'all so much. And we will see y'all next week. And we will pull out some of the new spring products or summer products next week to show y'all, because then all the consultants will be able to order them the very next day, because they come out for everybody on the 15th. Okay. So we're excited to show you those next week. All right. Bye, everybody. And thank y'all so much. And thank you, Latrice, for being our moderator tonight. We appreciate it. See you later.
Good night.